Thank you for visiting my YouTube channel to get your daily Bible verse and Bible chapter. I hope you have a great day and come back each and every day for a new verse and a new chapter. Thank you and God bless. 2 Kings 25. The revolt dates of the 9th year and 10th month of Zed's reign. Nebuchadnezzar set out for Jerusalem immediately with a full army. He was set up camp and sailed off under the city, building siege mounts around it. The city was under siege for 19 months until the 11th year of Zed. By the 4th month of Zed's 11th year, on the 9th day of the month, the famine was so bad that there wasn't so much as a crumb of bread for anyone. Then there was a breakthrough. At night, under the cover of darkness, the entire army escaped through an opening in the wall. It was the gate between two walls above the king's garden. They slipped through the lines of the Babylonians, who surrounded the city, headed for the Jordan on the Arbaha Valley Road. But the Babylonians were in pursuit of the king, and they caught up with him in the plains of Jericho. By then, Zed's army had deserted and was scattered. The Babylonians took Zed prisoner, marched him off the king to the king of Babylon at Rib. Then tried to sentence him on the spot. Zed's sons were executed right before his eyes. This summary murder of his sons was the last thing he saw. For then they blinded him. Securely handcuffed, he was hauled off to Babylon. In the 19th year of Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, on the 7th day of the 5th month, Neb, the king of Babylon's chief duty, arrived in Jerusalem. He burned the temple of God to the ground. Went on to the royal palace, and then he finished off the city, burned the whole place down. He put the Babylon troops he had with him to work, knocking down the city walls. Finally, he rounded up everyone left in the city, including those who had earlier deserted, to the king of Babylon, and took them off into exile. he left a few poor dirt farmers behind to tend the vineyards and what was left in the fields. The Babylonians broke up the bronze pillars, the bronze washstands, and the huge bronze basin, the sea, that were in the temple of God, and hauled off the bronze off to Babylon. They also took the various bronze crafted, the crucial accessories used in the services of the temple worship, as well as the gold and silver censers and sprinkling bowls. The deputy didn't miss a thing. He took every scrap of precious metal he could find. The amount of bronze they got from the two pillars, the seas, and all the washstands that Solomon had made for the temple of God was enormous. They couldn't weigh it all. Each pillar stood 27 feet high, plus another 4.5 feet for an ornate capital of bronze filigree and decorative fruit. The king's deputy took a number of special prisoners. Syrier, the chief priest, Zep, the associate priest, 3 wardens, the chief remaining army officer, 5 of the king's counselors, the accountant, the chief recruiting officer for the army, and 60 men standing from among the people. Neb, the king's deputy, marched them all off to the king of Babylon and Reb. And there, at Reb, in the land of Hamath, the king of Babylon killed the lot of them in cold blood. Judah went into exile, orphaned from her land. Regarding the common people who were left behind in Judah, this Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, appointed Jed, son of Acham, son of Shaphan, as their governor. When veteran army officers among the people heard that the king of Babylon had appointed Jed, they came to Jedi at Mizpah. Among them were Ishmael, son of Neth, Jonathan, son of Karith, Seir, son of Tan, the Nebuchadnezzarite, Jaz, son of Marquis, and some of their followers. Jed assured the officers and their men, giving them his word, "Don't be afraid of the Babylon officials. Go back to your farms and families, and respect the king of Babylon. Trust me, everything is going to be all right." Sometime later, it was in the seventh month, Ishmael, son of Neth, the son of Elismas, he had royal blood in him, came back with 10 men and killed Jed, the traitor, Jews, and the Babylonian officials who were stationed at Mizpah, a bloody massacre. But then, afraid of the Babylonians would do, they all took off for Egypt, leaders and people, small and great. When Jehoiakim, king of Judah, had been exiled for 37 years, Evilmer became king in Babylon and let Jehoiakim out of prison. This release took place on the 27th day of the 12th month. The king treated him most consorely and gave him preferential treatment beyond anything experienced by any other political prisoner held in Babylon. Jehoiakim took off from his prison garb and for the rest of his life ate his meal in the company of the king. The king provided everything he needed to live comfortably. Romans 15:5. May the God who gives endurance and encouragement give you the same attitude of mind toward each other that Christ had. Romans 15:5. May the God who gives you endurance and encouragement give you the same attitude of mind toward each other that Christ had. One of my favorite verses is Philippians 4:13, and it says, "I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me." If you have your own favorite verse, please put that down below and let me know what it is. Again, today's verse is Romans 15:5. May the God who gives endurance and encouragement give you the same attitude of mind toward each other that Christ Jesus had. Always remember to smile, because you never know what a smile can do for someone's day. Thank you, and God bless. Thank you for watching today's video. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe so you can remember to watch each and every day's video. Thank you for the ones that have been with me from the beginning. Please help me expand my ministry. Thank you, and God bless.